Smitty from the MGM Grand with Paulie Malignaggi. Where's the hair?
The hair's cut off. It's a lot easier to handle this way.
That was something. What did you think when you saw, films of that fight and the problems you had with the dreads?
It was one of a kind, I'll tell you. And it's definitely an FNL, like I said after the fight. That means first and last. Definitely gave me a lot more problems than I anticipated. I mean, it came out within 20 seconds of the first round. My hair was all over my face. I could not believe what I got myself into. But luckily, everything worked out. I managed to come out with a W. And I can always remake myself come November. I'll make all those wrongs right.
Well, we're looking forward to that fight with Ricky Hatton, and I know you are as well. Your thoughts? We've got a couple of months to go. Tell us what your preparation is going to be like.
Well, I'm going to finish camp out in Las Vegas. I'm probably going to come here in early October or so. Right now, I was in the Poconos up in Pennsylvania, just starting a little mini camp, getting myself in shape and stuff. We'll take it a little bit at a time, but I plan on being very ready for Ricky. Not only very ready, but very sharp. I will be mentally and physically totally conditioned, and I'll be sharp. My skills will be a lot sharper than you saw in my last fight.
One of the things that I said about you I admired is when you lost the fight to Cotto, you proved so much to boxing fans about your toughness, but you also proved, I think, something even to yourself a little bit in that fight. Is that fair to say?
Well, I always felt that I could deal with adversity. I've dealt with adversity before, earlier in my career and in my life in general. I mean, earlier in my career, I just hurting my hands constantly, and it's been a problem even up until my last fight. And, to be able to finish fights with one hand when you start the fight with two, to be able to deal with that, that's overcoming a little bit of adversity in itself. Just people couldn't see it because the hand is inside the glove, so you don't see that. I think when people saw my face swelled out to here, and me still being able to finish the fight and fighting back, they began to appreciate it more. I guess the visual made an impact on people, but I was always dealing with adversity even earlier on in my career, so I always felt I could. But I'm glad people started believing in me more, and I'll be. I think I've proven myself in that way. I don't think there's any question about my heart. Skill-wise, I've also proven myself. I come back and won a world title, the IBF Junior Welterweight title. So, I think people can look forward to this fight because now I've proven myself that I belong at this level. And when I beat Ricky Hatton, so I'm only going to continue to prove these people.
And you actually can still, from somebody who knows a little bit about fighters, you actually still can improve and even become a better fighter.
Well, I'm always trying to improve. I'm always trying to, stay in the gym and work on new things and stuff like that. That's been a little bit of the negativity with the injuries I've had to deal with. Is it's stunted my growth as a fighter and becoming a better fighter. When you're injured as often as I've been injured, a lot of times you take long periods out of the gym to heal and recover. But I'm always a fighter that believes that you can always improve no matter who you are. Even if you're the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world, you can never stop learning. Boxing always has every move is a counter move. It's kind of like numbers. It never ends. And I firmly believe that. So I'm always trying to learn new things and become a better fighter physically and mentally. Like I said before, I mean, you can never stop thinking in there.
I hope you like this comparison. One of my favorite fighters coming up, he's also been a good pal of mine, Hector Macho Camacho. Is he a guy that you admire and liken yourself to, your style to?
Yeah, I copied some things. Guys like Camacho, Prince Nassim Hamed, I saw the flamboyancy they had, and I saw that they could get a big reaction from people. And, this is a niche sport in some ways, especially in the United States. To become a superstar as a boxer, as opposed to somebody like a baseball player, you need a little bit of an angle. And I saw these guys, as a kid, I was watching these guys, and I said, you know what, this is me. This is just an exaggerated version of me. I always wanted to be that guy who's in the center of attention. Maybe I didn't get enough attention as a kid, I don't know. But, things that they did, I noticed got them a lot of attention, and they could also fight. You always have to be able to fight when you do that, because if you can't fight and you act like that, you make an idiot out of yourself. So I think I've proven myself with my skills, but Hector Camacho was definitely somebody I admired growing up. Senior.
On secondsout.com, there's a lot of British fans that are going to be watching this interview, and they're going to want to make comments. What do you have to say to the British fans about your next opponent, Ricky Hatton?
I'm going to say a few words. I don't need to make a big speech. I don't need to sit here and talk because they're going to think their own opinions. They're going to say their own things. The reign is over for Ricky Hatton. I have the IBF world title. I am a world champion in the junior welterweight division. People still consider Ricky as the man at 140 pounds. That will all come to an end come November. I promise you that. It's all over.
One of the things we look forward to, since I found out that you are going to be training here, we will schedule an entire In This Corner episode. Look forward to spending some time with you.
Definitely. I'll look forward to it.